Oh, damn. Let's see if this actually works. Hopefully it does. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. I put my reference image. My reference. I'm gonna have my reference. And my camera is not focusing. So that's not a great start. We'll see how she goes. I haven't used these chameleon markers much, so I want to use them this time around and see how it goes. If the setup works good, I'm going to plan on doing more. I just noticed that sometimes the other tests I've done sometimes freezes. I don't know why. But if we can get through without it freezing, I will definitely do more drawing live streams. It's gonna take a while to get everything figured out on how we're doing it. I do want to stream more. I thought about doing a podcast episode tonight, but next week's episode already done. It's already edited. I just gotta upload it. Upload to the system so it's ready to go. So for tonight, I set up what will be my possible Airstream location now. I just wish it would stay focused. That's my only issue. I don't want to go in and out of focus. But hey, we'll deal with what we got. We'll do the best that we can. At the end of the day, that's all you can do. At the end of the day, that's all you can do. This is from Ed and A. I'm not sure the character's name, but some kind of weird monster. I like it. I think it's a fun design, but maybe that's just me. Hopefully we'll get some viewers in, but like I said, it's only a test stream. So what I need you guys to do, if you're watching this live, or if you're watching it back later on in the evening or in the morning or whenever it might be, let me know down in the comments if you want to see more like this. I know my schedule's been fairly busy, but if you guys want to see more, I will definitely make the time to do a couple a week. Can't promise much more than that, but we'll do our best to do a couple at least. Well, obviously, always depends on how the week goes, what all I get done. You know, I got the weekly gaming video to edit each week, which I would love to put up more content. It's just I can't. You know, I edit myself, and I do the podcast myself, and then all the drawings I do for my child's lunch. It's a lot of content. And sadly, it's a lot of content that doesn't seem to get a lot of eyes on it. But that's okay. I'm stuck in the dilemma where like I do stuff for myself because I want to, but at the same time I want to do also stuff that people are going to enjoy and want to look at and whatnot. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword right now at the moment. So hopefully it all works out in the end. That's what we hope for. That's what we always want. But, you know, it is what it is. You can only do so much in a day. So, hope for the best and go from there. These drawings, I don't spend a super lot of time on them. Like, I do put effort into them, but they're just fun little ones that I actually just cut out of paper, because this isn't even a full sheet. It's a cutout sheet, a scrap sheet essentially. So instead of wasting the paper, I draw as much on it as possible. At the same time, like, I'm not trying to make it super sloppy by any means. Just, I know I could spend more time on it if I really, really wanted to. So, it is what it is, I guess. Take the good with the bad. It'll probably just be turned into a time-lapse drawing at some point. I wish I would have did the what's the word? I wish I would have recorded like the pencil drawing and the inking, but I didn't think about doing that when I was working on it earlier today. I was just watching some wrestling, just drawing it for fun. Didn't really put too much thought into it. I mean, her hair is pretty much the same color too, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I do like this camera setup a lot more though. At least it's not right in my face. I'm not working around the camera. It's actually mounted on my Halo ring light, so that's cool. It makes the world of difference to color and be comfortable. This drawing in general and being able to sit comfortably it makes a world of difference. My next improvement would be to buy a marker holder that actually makes sense. I don't really have one, to be honest with you guys. As I said, I dropped some markers on the floor. Or sorry, I dropped a marker on the floor. This one that was stuck to this one. Yes, I was using chameleon markers originally. Now I'm using an Ohu. I swapped them together. I mean, I got these dirt cheap off Amazon, and I absolutely love these markers. Itchy eye. I had an itch. But yeah, I definitely like the Ohu markers. Are they great? No. But they are good to use, I find, at least. I think they're pretty good to use. Maybe that's just my personal preference. It could be. It could just be my personal preference. I have no complaints with them though. None at all. Not a single complaint. Alright, what color do we need to do next? I mean, he's got like this like light blue red combo circle system on his stomach. So we're gonna do this. And I'll just do the red circles in behind. I'm also looking at a still shot from the episode, so that's my reference. I'm not just doing it all in my head. I'm sure I could draw some of these characters from memory, but that's a different trick altogether. Something like this. Something like that. So how the stomach looks. Need one of these boards that same color. Do this board. This is some broken wood right here. Some broken wood. Like our broken dreams. What other color we gotta do? Some of the boards are like pink and purples and stuff like that. But I should focus on doing the characters first. I believe that'll probably be the best plan of attack. Just noticing her boots are supposed to be black too. So I'll go back in with the black and do that. And one of the boards is this color too. Do that just like that. Alrighty. Where to next? Got some yellow teeth on this mechanism that's biting her. Let's do one of these boards this color as well. Just make it fun and wacky. It's very light blue on the top of this. It's a very light blue throughout that whole tree, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Try not to color in Ed's ear. Also gotta, me personally, I just gotta try and get comfy in general. I get the camera angles in a good spot and everything. But me, I like it. This is further on my desk, like off to the one side. So I also gotta just like try and adapt to everything. Adapting is the main issue here. Because I want to like sit in one direction, but it's not possible. So I feel a little off center, I guess. The music is probably something as well. I listen to lo-fi not usually what I'm drawing, but for streaming purposes, I figured it's probably a safe bet. Got a whole bunch of editing lined up for tomorrow, which isn't really fun, but you know, when you run a YouTube channel and you do a podcast, you know, you don't really have much in the option, and I'm not paying someone to edit for me because that's just not in the books. I'm a solo content creator. I do it all myself. Tech problems, I figured them out myself. Any other issues, figured it out myself. I will say I enjoy when things go smoothly. Doesn't always happen though. Doesn't always happen. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's kind of like your lip color too. No, I shouldn't, because of how close they are together. But we did it. So, oh well. That's way too vibrant. Try to find a flesh tone. That ain't it either, boss. That ain't it. That's not really it either. I might end up using that. I will end up using this one. This one is the one we're going to use. It's not perfect, but it does the job. I feel like it should be a little bit more brown than this color, but it is what it is. You make his skin tone a little bit different. I think that's too brown, but I want to do the board with this color then. There's a giant board right here that I'm probably going to end up signing off on. Remember my good old autograph is going to end up being that. Her shirt's white, that piece is white there. Her shoes are gonna be black. But I still need to find Eddie's skin tone for the back of him. This one's fairly decent. Get the big outline just to show that he's a little bit closer in the foreground. I mean, they're double tipped, so I might as well give it. Might as well. Speeds up the process a little bit. Because like I said, we're not looking to spend a lot of time on these. These are all just done for fun. If it was like an actual portrait for somebody, then I would definitely spend a lot more time and effort on it. But I just do these for fun for myself. Because I enjoy them. I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the cartoon. I enjoy it all. So. It allows me to get out of my normal, doing stuff for other people mindset, I guess. Just sit back, have some fun, color something silly and wacky. I could kept that white because of the body, but nah. We're gonna add some extra lines for wood in there. I guess I just gotta do the inside of the mouth, eh? And her tongue. She's got like a blue tongue. Which is funny because all the Dead characters have these weird colored tongues. I believe one of the theories was because people claim that they're dead. I believe. If we're wrong on that. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like that's what somebody claimed. That they're all dead characters. Like I could do the whole background, like in the back, but I don't really know if I will or not. I don't see an actual point in doing that much. Let's just sign off on it right here. That way it's already there. Taking this one up a little bit. I actually don't think that's, too bad. There would be like a couple clouds in the background, but then it's just like a solid, very faint green. Which I don't even know if I have a green that's that color. I think all my other greens are pretty much a lot darker than that. But I also just don't know if I want to clear the background so much, just for something that's going to be cut out. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out from like up and around here, off of the trees here, and back down and through. So just because they're fun drawings, no real reason or rhyme or anything like that as to why I do them. It's just something that's fun and silly, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's actually do this. Well, let's color it. I was going to avoid it, but you know what? Let's give it a little bit more life. It makes the stream run a little bit longer. That way I can watch it back probably in the morning because it's already midnight here. And I gotta get up at like 6:30 tomorrow, so try and get a little bit of that thing called sleep. Probably not much, but a little bit at least. So I'm gonna try something a little bit different with this. Like I said, I'm gonna be cutting it off still in the usual spot. So I'll just color to where I think I'm gonna cut. You got the urge to do some comic book drawings too. I also have the urge to do like some anime drawings, like Dragon Ball Z characters or maybe some One Piece characters. Characters I'm not used to actually doing. This is definitely one of my more detailed Edna drawings, but I am totally okay with that because this cartoon was a big part of my life. A big part. And hopefully there's a lot of fans out there of it. I think there is still. There's a couple on the Discords that I use. There's a couple on the Facebook pages I'm on, so. Get a sip of coffee. I know it's like midnight, but like I don't drink coffee until late at night, so. I'm hoping with the next one I'll actually post that I'm going live, and that way hopefully some people will come in and chat her up. I know it's harder to get views on YouTube though than it would be to like be on Twitch, just because the live feature on here doesn't seem as prominent as it does on the other platforms. I think me personally, if I want to find someone who's live, I haven't looked into it, so I'm sure if I looked into it, it'd be a little bit easier, but I don't see a section where it's just people going live to do certain things, so maybe that's just me not paying attention. I don't know why that drawing's stuck there. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm just oblivious to it all. Which is a very good possibility, of course. Maybe I'll make a custom thumbnail too for what I'm drawing. My nice ugly mug up there. And I did one with the podcast logo. The QR code. So. Okay, now that I've done that, the clouds are kind of weird looking colors, or weird looking shapes, so we're just going to freehand one in. It's like this. Very scratchy looking. I'm doing that one up here. The one that looks like it's poking behind the tree. I was also thinking for the clowns, do a little bit of white around them. And just make this way on this hat a little bit more prominent. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's an Ed Nettie drawing that's complete. And I forget the character's name. I don't remember her name at all, to be honest with you. I'm blanking on it 100%. Man, I don't know what the monster's name is at this point in time either, but it's there. Also, I feel like there's like a little eyebrow right here. There we go. And that brings us to the end of this drawing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to do more live streams like this. So hopefully this test worked out good. If it did, we're going to do more of these. Maybe I'll stream when I'm doing Abby's drawings. Because I do weekly drawings for her every day that she goes to school or daycare, camp, whatever it might be. She gets a random drawing, so maybe we'll do more of that. Maybe we'll just do the Ed and A stuff. I don't know yet. I got some paper to do bookmarks, so I might do a series of bookmarks. Maybe do some anime ones, maybe do some Power Ranger ones. I would love to do some Power Ranger villains, or maybe some Ultraman stuff, Spawn, Punisher. I don't know yet. There's so many possibilities, so little time. But I will talk to you guys all